All right, welcome to the Lurid Eagles Hockey JV game versus Minnesota River. Is it Minnesota River or St. Peter, or what's the?
It's Minnesota River.
Minnesota River. So it's a cooperative of schools there. St. Peter, LeSueur, who else?
Henderson, maybe?
Yeah, there's two. There's about three or four.
Yeah.
Three or four probably.
They've historically had a pretty good program. It wasn't too long ago. I'm probably wrong here with the dates, but I think it was 2016 or 2017. They had a very good team. They had a couple of nice players that actually took out Lure in the Central Championship.
Yeah, and I've been coaching Banamaze the past 3 years, and they were good every year. They were right there with us every year. So it should be interesting to see here today how we match up with them, both being varsity. Jeff Phillips here, head coach Jeff True. The Lurid Eagles will join us for a period or two. JV's coming off of a loss, I think it was 6-0 to Gentry Academy, very good Gentry Academy JV team. But I actually thought the kids played pretty good.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was probably one of their better games despite the score. That Gentry Academy team had some kids that would have been varsity players on a lot of teams in southeastern Minnesota.
Yeah.
We have Klingsborn behind the net here. He's looking to find an outlet up to Owen Brunin. Owen chips it behind the defenseman there. We're going to have Jack Fitzgerald. Brother Bobby's also on the team. Nice D-to-D by Gasner there to Klingsborn. That's something that on the varsity side and junior varsity side is even working a lot on getting our D involved, not just in the neutral zone, defensive zone, but in the offensive zone. The best way to do that is use your partner, open up the ice.
All right, back at it here. Shot just wide of the net. Brummer's into pressure. Looks like Minnesota River's going to come the other way. One-on-one against Calvin. Gets a stick-on puck there. Tipped it off. Now Nestler's going to jump into the play here. Minnesota River's going to come back in. I don't know their mask. What's their mascot? I don't even know.
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. Right. That was going to come right out into the slot. They're going to feed the point. It's going to go back down into the corner.
I was glad to see Minnesota River when they formed their co-op quite a few years ago now. They chose something other than a bird. I think the Big South, the conference they're in, all but maybe 2 or 3 teams are an eagle and a cardinal.
Yeah, there's a bunch of eagles around here. I know, that's why I had to make a couple notes in some of the games. I was going to use when I say eagles, it's us, not them. They use their city name or whatever, but good battle here back and forth right now. Good stick there by Jack Fitzgerald. He's pressuring here. It's going to go back to Gasner. He's going to send it up wide here. Gasner's out with Midge. Hands on the wall, just misses it. Midge battling along the sidewall here. Just comes out of the zone. Just back and forth there, just outside the Eagles D zone. That was going to come back to Gasner. He's going to jump a little bit, just backhand that deep. Hansen's going to pressure. Bobby Fitzgerald in on the forecheck. I mean, this is a team that we seem so far to be fairly evenly matched up with, so we'll see how it goes here. Netchfield in. That one's going to come out, come across. Calvin's going to jump on that one. He's in all alone here. He's got a couple guys. Well, he's got his D partner. He's the only other guy in the zone with him, so I hope he gets someone back to cover. Netchfield's there, and Arouse is there. He's going to try to pick that one up and work through pressure. A lot of kind of back and forth, no sustained pressure so far in this game. Phillips back to retrieve. He's going to go up to Rouse. He's got a man right on him, but he's able to chip it out. It's going to come back towards the Eagle zone. Stick there by Phillips to put it back out in the neutral zone. Just a lot of real back and forth here. Rouse tries to chip it around this guy. Calvin's going to have to gate the body here. Klingsborn back to retrieve. Nice escape move there. He's going to go over to his partner. Calvin should get skating here and not go through the middle with it, which he does, which he does not. You know, it makes me nervous when he starts looking. That's
Hey,
okay.
if he can be deceiving with his eyes, if he's
Yeah.
fooling you out, he's probably fooling the
Right.
opposition out too.
Right. They're coming back the other way here. The wrist base pressuring. We're going to dump that one into Klingsborn. He's going to glove that one down. Well, our D have time with the puck, and they're just not the forwards. I don't know if the forwards aren't getting open, but we're getting time and space with the puck in our own zone. Minnesota River, now they've got some space. They're going to move it up into the neutral zone. Netsville's going to pressure.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing sometimes when you're coaching high school players and you hear the kids on the bench yelling at the defenseman to pass the puck, or maybe you hear a fan in the stand telling the defenseman to pass the puck. Well, as a coach, Jeff, you and I know that it's hard to pass the puck to a forward that's not moving or getting themselves open. The attention a lot of times is on the defenseman with the puck, and they're looking for a place to go with it. But if their forwards aren't moving or their forwards aren't getting open, it's not a good play just to chuck the puck.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to. I mean, give it to them, they can catch it, but they're going to be under pressure right away. And then we're going to get a call here. I don't know what for. Interference, I guess. I don't know if it was a little bit late or what happened. Yeah,
I mean, the hand didn't go up until the player of Minnesota River fell down. So.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't quite get the replay. I get it on the delayed feed here. Yeah, I guess the puck was not near him when I thought he had the puck, so I didn't get a good look at it, so that's probably not a good call. So we're going to be shorthanded here. Bobby Fitzgerald and Jack Fitzgerald on the PK with Phillips and Jet Cameron. Bobby's got some time and space with that puck now. It's going to get dumped into the Minnesota River, and we're a little bit short-staffed here, so I'll try to get on the replays if I can remember to do it quick enough. Phillips is going to go over to Cameron. We're actually controlling the play here right now. Another administrative note, if we do get disconnected, which happens, we always seem to have technical issues every game day, but just keep checking back to the scheduled event or any live event that you see on our YouTube page. We'll continue to try to reconnect until we get it back, and we usually always do. Phillips back to retrieve now. Pretty good puck possession for us on this penalty kill. Cameron tried to send that one out, but it got blocked. He gets it back. It's going to bounce over the Minnesota River stick and go into the zone. I'm also running the score clock here, so that's not going to be accurate most of the time because I'm a one thing at a time guy.
Yes,
Minnesota River's coming the other way. Now they finally kind of get set up here. There's 30 seconds left on the PK. Gazner's got some time and space. He's got two guys with him. We got a 3-on-1 on the PK. He's got some help. He's going to dish that one over. Nice pass. And we just go. Owen Bruning just goes wide with it. They're going to come back the other way. 20 seconds on the penalty.
Good back check by Gazner.
That one gets put right on Teddy Torberg, and it bounces off his stick. It kind of caught him off guard because it ping-ponged around in the high slot and went right on net, and then it just bounced loose, and they went in and got their rebound.
I don't know why, but when I've been on the broadcast with you this year, I feel like after a good rush, after a good opportunity by us, we're very susceptible to a rush the other direction. We get caught a little bit down in the offensive zone, maybe not covering for our defensemen, and next thing you know, we're puck in the back of our net, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, we're not always great at covering for the D. You know, we have a fair number of D that'll rush that puck or jump up into the play, which is what they did there. And then there's some confusion before they can sort of get things sorted back out. So 8.5 minutes left here. The score is 1-0 for Minnesota River. I'm not sure. That looks like they're tracking shots. They have us down for 2. Or I'm sorry, they have them down for 2.
They weren't until about 1 minute.
So face-off down in our zone here to the left of Teddy Torberg, who's in net for the Eagles. Netchfield on the draw. Phillips is going to take that back. He's under pressure right away. Netchfield's going to have to get back in and help. Nice job by Brummer in the high slot to bump that one out. He's going to forecheck now. He's out with a wrist bay and Netchfield. They're going to bump that one to the middle. 2-on-2 coming the other way. They're going to step around and get a shot. Teddy's able to get that one up into his jersey and cover that one up for the whistle. So face off again here to the left of Teddy. Fitzgerald's out here. He's out with Hanson and Bobby Fitzgerald. Puck's going to come out to the Minnesota River point. Phillips is there to play his man. Gets rimmed around. Bobby's over to play this one. Like the brothers are going to make it hard for me in the broadcast today. So if you hear Bobby or if you hear Jack, I'm talking about the Fitzgerald brothers. That puck goes out of play.
That's pretty good. We don't have too many brothers playing on teams together, which is something you're probably going to experience again at some point, but
Yeah. Well, it's something
it's
they'll.
not uncommon.
Yeah, it's something they'll remember. Yeah, here in Rochester, we're such a big association that not even mine are only a year apart. They've never played on the same team before, other than the summers. Puck's dumped in deep here. Hanson in on the forecheck with Bobby. Klingsporn's going to try to jump that puck there. He just lifted his stick, but we're able to keep it in here. So Forwards do a good job that time. Jack does, backing up the defenseman. So just battling along the Bulldogs blue line here. Klingsporn's going to chip that one back in deep. We're going to go back in on the forecheck.
Quick little note on one of the Fitzgeralds, Bobby Fitzgerald. He was a defenseman for us last season. We moved him up to forward since we had some depth come into our team this year at the defense position. He willingly accepted the opportunity to go up and play forward, and he's done a really good job for us. He scored a few goals. And,
yeah, he's probably one of our higher point getters on the JV
yeah,
team.
he's turned into a pretty nice forward.
Battling down in our zone here. Klingsporn loses the stick. He's going to want to get that one back here quick, if he can. Battling along the sidewall here. I'd almost rather see him get that stick and let the other guys battle in here. Now, Jack grabs that one. He's out with speed here. He's coming. He's going to dump that one and go for a line change. Klingsporn's in the forecheck. Araus is in with Bruning. Bruning's going to cover back. Phillips is back on D. Netchville's going to cover back for you. That's going to come to Calvin here. He's going to put it in. It's a nice tip and just over the crossbar. Really nice tip by Owen right there. And the puck was just a little wide of the net, and he pulled it, tipped it in onto his forehand. Have a little bit of a one-on-one here between Calvin and Netchville here. They're able to tie up that player and knock the puck loose. Bruning's in on the forecheck now. That was our best scoring chance here. That one's going to get thrown to the middle. A little bit of a misread by Phillips there. It's going to be a 3-1-1 coming the other way, but Owen's back. I think Teddy got a piece of that one. They tried to go high glove side there. I think he got a piece of it, went up over the net. Battling down low here. Another one there, deflected wide by Teddy. Nice hit by Rouse there. Then Phillips is in on his man. Nice battle down in the corner. Netchfield's battling. JV guys are doing a little better job protecting the slot here, and they've been doing it today. They're in those weak side players. The players away from the puck are in the slot helping. Nice block there by Bruning. They're going to need to get a line change here. They're going to need to get this puck out of the zone under a lot of pressure. Gassner tips that one wide. He's not able to get it out of the zone, though. Kelvin's in to grab that one. He's going to go high hard, and this gets blocked by Bruning. It goes back to Kelvin. He's got a little bit of time and space. He's just going to send it down here to the line change, which is probably the right play.
The players are doing even a little too good of a job blocking shots. They block their own players' shots.
Yeah.
Trying to get out of the zone, too.
Yeah, so Minnesota Rivers kind of turned it on here in the second half of this period and putting some pressure on. We haven't had a ton of shots. We had a nice opportunity a couple minutes ago, but according to the scorekeepers, they don't have any shots on that. That one's going to get chipped around by Cameron. Midge is in the corner. He makes a nice escape there and goes back over to Midge. It's a nice job by those two. Nice play by Brummer. Great breakout, just a little bit off on the passing there. Fitzgerald centering Arispe and Brummer. Arispe chips it around. Battling here in the high D zone. Midge has got this one now. He's going to try to put that one up to Arispe, but it just doesn't get anything on it. puck's going back and forth over the blue line. Minnesota River's going to bring it back. They're going to send it up. Cameron's in to retrieve. He's under pressure. He's going to chip that one around to Arispe. Jack Fitzgerald's there. They're going to shoot it on net. It's going to go over to Brummer's side of the ice here. Cameron's going to get it with a little bit of time and space. It's going to go up the middle. It's going to be turned over, back down into the corner. Out front, there's no one there for Minnesota River. Cameron grabs it. We're just kind of fighting it here. That one just wide of the net there, saved by Teddy Torberg. And we're going to send that one all the way down. So we're just, I think we're turning our back to the puck here a little bit and not quite ready. We're just not supporting the puck well.
It's been about 4 or 5 minutes with pretty much dominant, sustained pressure by Minnesota River. And we're missing passes. We're turning away from the play. We're not presenting ourselves for those open looks. So hopefully we can get these things turned around at the end of the first and moving forward.
I mean, this team tends to get better as the games go along, so hopefully we can keep it close here at least. Klingsborn with the puck there. He's going to go behind the net to Gasner. Gasner's going to just get it kind of through to Bobby. Hansen's in on the forecheck here. Yeah, we're just not getting enough time in the zone. We're going to get some kind of call here.
Yeah, roughing on 5, I would assume.
Something after the play. Let's see if I was quick enough on this one here. Yep, looks like he gave him a little bit of a shot behind the play there. A little bit of shot to the back of Alex Hansen's head there. So right in front of the ref, so pretty tough to get away with that one. So we're going to get a power play opportunity here for the Eagles. Rouse, Netchville, Bruning in. Klingsborn and Gasner on D.
As a coach, that's something that the Minnesota River coaches are probably a little disappointed. You've been controlling the game for the last 5 or 6 minutes, and then you have a guy take a penalty. I'm sure that upset him a little bit. Maybe give the momentum back to the Eagles here, but.
So Minnesota River's got it back down in our end here. Putting some pressure on us. Gasner's back to retrieve. He's going to try to wheel his way through here. He makes it into the zone. Kind of runs into some pressure.
He's gonna have support here
he needs some help on the forecheck. We outnumber him. We got outnumbered on the forecheck. That one's going to get probably turned over for a breakaway here. And I think we got lucky. Torberg's going to go out and play that one. So just not a great backhand pass on the blue line. It's kind of dangerous. This one's going to get sent all the way down here. Cameron's back to retrieve. Fitzgerald's up the other way here. He's going to drop that one for Brummer. He's going to put it on net. Kind of gets caught up in the goalie's gear. We're going to get a whistle and a face-off with 39 seconds on the penalty kill here. Face off to the right of the Minnesota River goalie. Little battle in the slot. Loose pucks bouncing around. 30 seconds left on the PK. Cameron does a nice job of keeping that one in. Brummer's going to throw it towards the net. We got to get over there. Calvin's able to block that one. That goes on net. Nobody's in the slot there. Nice rebound. Brummer does a nice job of pressuring there. About 17 seconds left here. We're going to go D to D. We go back across to Rispe just off his stick there. We're going to dump this one in. We need to forecheck. That's going to pretty much do it for the power play. Cameron's back on the retrieval here. He's going to go D to D. Phillips got some time and space. He's going to go over to Brummer. Brummer tries to one-touch it up. Just comes off his stick. It's going to come right back down into our zone. Phillips is back to retrieve. Kind of getting line changes from both teams. That one's some pucks just bouncing off our sticks here. That one gets fired just wide of our net. Minute left in the period here. Loose puck goes behind the net. Netchville's there. Battle along the far wall here. Natchfield's going to send that's going to go right to the Minnesota River D, but good block there by Bobby. It's going to get sent back in. Cameron's back to retrieve. About 35 seconds left on the clock here. D are going back and forth to each other. It's kind of usually a sign our forwards aren't getting open. This was going to get dumped in on net, and goalie's going to cover it with 25 seconds left. So 25 seconds left here. Face off to the right of the Minnesota River goalie.
Well, there's a lot of opportunity to break the puck out pretty cleanly through the defensive zone and through the neutral zone if the forwards are moving. They're only applying pressure with one guy. They're under a very passive forecheck that isn't making our defensemen really do a whole lot. But again, it gets to our forwards for lack of movement, and you don't want to just be moving north and south up the rink. You want to be moving laterally, east and west, to give those defensemen a better target.
Yeah, the D may have to start skating a little bit, start skating it more a little bit and draw some pressure, try to open things up for the forwards too, because they're just not coming out of the zone with pressure. All right, so that's going to do it for the period. Scores 1-0 for Minnesota River. Shots are 3-6 now, so power play helped a little bit, but we seem to be putting a little pressure on them at the end, but need to take a little bit of a break here and get back after it. And hopefully if they can pick up the intensity and start getting some better chances here to get back in this game. We're going to take a little break, and then we'll be back here in just another minute and a half.
Valley, Jim Wren with RBC Financial, and Powers gives a bunch for Worcester in general.
All right, we're going to get started with the second period here. Scores 1-0. Looks like Jack Fitzgerald will be out with Owen Bruning and Eli Rouse, Gasner and Klingspor on D. Puck gets popped right back into the zone of Minnesota River player. Tries to go 5-hole. Torberg closes that one down. Gasner in on his man. He's battling down the corner. He's going to need some help here. Klingspor out front. Loose puck bouncing around. Torberg probably does a smart thing there and covers it up.
Sometimes a whistle isn't a bad thing when they have early pressure in the period.
Yeah.
Or even in general throughout the period.
Yeah, we get some fresh legs out here. Natchfield's out with Brummer and Arispe. Cameron and Phillips on D. Puck still at kind of the face-off dot there. Puck comes out to the point. Arispe's on his man. Gets sent into the corner. Netchfield battling down. He's going to chip it around to the opposite corner. Phillips is in on his man. He's going to put the body on him there. Netchfield in next. Calvin's going to dig that one out, which he does. Now he's battling along there. He's going to need some help. We got to be careful. There's guys out front that are open, so I'm not sure where our wing is. There he is. He's going to get back in and help out there. Netchfield's there to cover. It goes right out to the D, so we're just kind of chucking pucks in there. Of course, ending up on the opposition D's stick, so never a good strategy.
Yeah, if we're going to throw pucks from our defensive zone, at least find the glass or high boards. That way it's taking a bad bounce to that defenseman, hopefully getting by him.
Yeah, let's hope we can get it going here. This team is definitely better than they're playing right now, but lots of hockey left here. Netchfield pressuring here. Good pressure there. Good stick by Bobby Fitzgerald. Minnesota River fights through and comes the other way. Cameron's back to retrieving his back. He's going to come to the front. There's a guy open out front. It's bouncing around. Torberg's able to kind of close it off there. Again, some pucks coming through the slot. It's going to go out to the point. Hansen's there to pressure. Comes back in. That one gets deflected off a shin pad wide of the net. We're kind of losing races to loose pucks here too, so it's pretty tough to get possession. That one's going to go into the far corner. Phillips is in. He's going to take the body on his man there. That's a loose puck in the slot, and we lose the slot battle. They pick it up and put it in the back of the net there. So one thing I did notice, and you can see it with this Minnesota River line, we saw it when they walked in here before the game, is they have some big boys on this team, and you kind of see the results of that in the slot battle there. You know, we kind of lost a stick battle. They're just throwing pucks to the slot, and we have our backs turned.
Yeah, the key when you're trying to move a bigger, stronger player, I mean, you do look a little undersized compared to this Minnesota River team, but the sticks are all the same strength, right? I mean, you can lift a stick, find a stick. The sticks are the things that are putting the puck in the net. You might not be able to move that body, but you can at least move the stick.
So we're back down on our end. Jack Fitzgerald makes a nice move to get the puck out of the zone. He pops it up to Rouse. He's trying to get it. Now he grabs it and comes in. He's going to have a shot on net here. They get a stick on him right before he shoots. So nice little play by Fitzgerald and Rouse there. Fitzgerald's going to try to put that one into the slot. It's a loose puck now. It's going to go back to Midge. He's going to fire it, but it's just wide of the net. Fitzgerald's working pretty hard here on the sideboard. Now Bruning's in. Nice body by him. So good forecheck here right now by Bruning and Fitzgerald. But we're not getting puck control. Klingsborn's going to jump that winger there and just mishandle the puck. It's going to get fired out of the zone, so we kind of force them to ice this puck, and he waves it off. That puck slowed way down, and so did Midge, so I'm actually not surprised on that one. Klingsborn's going to come across ice. It's going to get tipped up and then go down deep into the Minnesota River end. Netchfield's into pursuit. Brummer's there. He's in the corner. We got to get a D over here. Gasner's there to try to keep that one in. It's bouncing around. Brummer's trying to grab it. He gets it. He's able to put it on net. Nice shot by Brummer there. Gasner's going to pinch here. And then Arispe's going to pick that off. So a good forecheck for the last two lines here. Nice job by Netchfield in the forecheck. He's going to throw it out front. Calvin should be able to step up in one time. This one just there. Off. It's bouncing in the slot, but we can't quite find the back of the net. Comes to Gasner. Gasner's going to go D to D to Phillips. It's going to bounce over his stick, but it's going to go in and be gloved by the goalie. So some real good sustained pressure there. That's probably our best shift so far with a couple, 2-3 shots on net. Shots are 11-7 for the Bulldogs. Scores 2-0, but we've had two shifts in a row here with some pretty good pressure. So Netchfield's coming out now with Arispe and Bobby Fitzgerald. Phillips and Gasner are on the blue line. Well, that's Hansen on the far side. That's going to be an ice. That's going to come back down.
But the key to that sustained pressure was both the physicality and the puck possession of our forwards, and then also our defensemen looking for the partner across each side of the ice. Generated a couple good opportunities there.
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys are working on that in practice because it seems like the D-to-D work has gotten better. I know for this JV team in the last 2-3 games. Phillips is able to pick that one up. He's going to send another shot blocked by then up into the netting. Almost wish he would have get a guy back door there. So 11:02 on the official clock here. Another face-off down here. So these guys continue to get pressure. That one pressure down back to the D there. They're going to rim that one around. Gassner should pinch. It comes out to him anyway. Bouncing puck. Now they're coming the other way. 2-on-2, but they make a bad pass there. Phillips is back to retrieve. He's going to chip that out to the forward. Netchville's there. It's going to kind of go back and forth in the neutral zone. Gassner's on his man. It goes right to the Minnesota River player. Oh, that net's off. That net is off a little bit on the left post.
Way off, I can see
But
from the
yeah,
other
he's
end of the
finally
net.
going to blow the whistle. I got terrible eyes. I can see that one. I think, I mean, I don't think he saw the collision that happened there. That's what I saw. So we'll get a line change here.
To your comment earlier, while we're waiting for the face-off, yes, the defensemen they're working a lot in practice on D-to-D movement and just using your partner. And it's starting to show, right? I mean, it's getting better. It's not incremental, right? Little minor improvements here and there. Unfortunately, taking a penalty here.
Yeah, we almost had a breakaway there. So we're going to get a trip here. Nobody knows whose it's on. It looks like it's going to be on 25 URL, so he's not aware of.
His mother is signaling to him that he got a penalty.
Yep. Yeah, that's never good when your mom's running the penalty box. You take that. All right, so our second PK here. We had a pretty good first one. This one's starting
here
off
we go,
good. Jack Fitzgerald's going to be off on the breakaway here. He's going to get a call here. That should be a penalty shot. No, he's not going to. It's if he's.
I thought he was clear.
Yeah, well, you'll know, Jeff, because you just started reffing here. And what do you got? 2 games under your belt?
Yes, I mean, very amateur level youth official.
Yeah, so I don't know the high school level for youth. If the penalty is from kind of outside of the peripheral vision of the puck carrier, it should be a penalty shot. So.
And that was the definition of what should be a penalty shot.
Yeah,
I made a little agreement with some of our players on the high school team, some players on the Bantam team, that if we were able to get 10 players within our program signed up to be an official this year, I would do it. Mentioned it this summer, and we have more than 10. I don't know exactly how many, but we've got a good handful on the high school team, and then we've got 8 or 9 Bantams as well. So.
Yeah, you realize real quick what you don't know about the game when you start studying the rule book.
Well, and you also realize really quickly what you don't like to hear from coaches as you're out there officiating.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a newfound respect for officials, not only just in what they're doing, but being a self-admitted coach who likes to help the officials with offsides and icing calls.
Yeah.
I have told my staff, stop yelling at the officials when it's an obvious icing and offsides. They know it. You don't have to remind them or tell them.
So 4-on-4 here. For some reason, our penalty clocks are not working. So there's a minute 10 left on our penalty and a minute 20 left on theirs. And they're coming the other way on a 2-on. Well, it's going to be kind of a 2-on-3. Nice stick. That's going to go right to their player, of course. Easton Gassner's there. He's going to jump that puck now.
Nice play.
Just doing a chip play around him to come out of his own speed. So Midge is back. Nice physical play by Midge. He's going to bump it up to a wrist bait. He's going to bump it up to Netchfield. So a little bit of space here. About 45 seconds left on both penalties.
You know, Midge has really stepped up his physical play in the last few games. That's something that he's a big, strong kid. I think he's going to develop into a really nice hockey player for this program. But he's a strong kid, and it's nice to see that physicality start to show in these last few games. And he can be a difference maker, set the tone, separate the man from the puck with his physicality and his size.
Puck comes out to Phillips here. He's going to go back to Klingsborn. That one's going to get dumped. That's going to get a shot on net here. Fitzgerald's going to come over and play. Phillips is going to jump on that one. Needs to be patient here. He's looking at a little bit of a bouncing pass there. That one's going to get sent back down low. 4-on-4 here for 9 more seconds. It's going to get thrown out front, but no one's there. It's going to create a 2-on-1 the other way. Phillips is back. And they're just going to miss the 2-on-1 pass. It goes off his stick. It's going to come out front. Tipped wide there. Phillips is pressuring. 3 seconds left on the Minnesota River penalty. It'll go back to 5-on-5. They're kind of wheeling the zone here. It's back to 5-on-5 now. Brummer's on the sideboards here with Hansen. That one gets poked out front. Nice job by Torberg to deflect that one as it comes out front. Nice move by Brummer. He just got a little bit too much on it. Ends up on net, but he almost squeaked through here.
He lulled that defenseman to sleep, thinking he was going to just take it to the outside and wide, and found a way to get it through his triangle. Almost, I mean, just a little in front of himself.
Coming back the other way, interesting play there by the Minnesota River player, but that's not going to work. That's going to be stopped by Torberg. So 2-0. Eagles are down. Shots are 13-8 for the Bulldogs. 7:29 left in the official score clock. We've actually done better here the second half of the second period.
So if I'm doing my math correct, which is certainly questionable, but if I'm doing it correct, we are out shooting them right now 5-2 in the second period, and we've certainly outchanced them in the second period as well.
It's another save by Torberg here. 7:11 left on the official clock. Face-off here is going to be left of Torberg. Fitzgerald on the draw. He's out with Rouse and Bruning. Cameron and Gasner on defense. Cameron's going to send that around over to Bruning. Bruning is going to get kind of jammed up here. It's going to come back to the Minnesota River D. He's going to go back down the wall. Gasner's there to retrieve. He's under pressure, coming back the other way to Bruning. Bruning's going to try to chip that one off the middle. Just kind of back and forth over our blue line. This one gets sent over to the far side. It's going to come back out into the neutral zone. Cameron's got that one now. It's going to get chipped up, dumped in by Bruning. Arispe in now off the line, changing the forecheck. Bruning in the forecheck. Cameron's going to pinch. Fitzgerald backs him up, helps keep it in. He's battling. He comes out with it now. It comes right back to him. He's got a man open. I don't think he saw him over there. He had Arispe wide open on the back door there. So good opportunity. Just didn't quite get through or get free for a good shot there on that. So 6:20 left here. Face off, Netchfield, Arispe, Brummer, Gasner, Phillips. Be nice to get one here to end the period, going to the third period. Down only one. They're going to rim that one around. Phillips is over there. He's able to pick that one up. He's going to move that one over to Midge. Midge is going to go behind the net with it. Over to Phillips. That's a nice play there. Really nice play by the 2D. Good support by Brummer. Nice little soft chip there. And that actually ends up on net. Phillips is going to be over to retrieve. He should be able to get this one on net. Another one of his shots are blocks. He's having trouble getting his shots through here today, but that was a nice little break out there. I kind of like how Midge took that one behind the net and was a little bit patient, a little bit deceptive, and then slid it over to Phillips. And then Brummer was a good low support there in the far wall. That one's going to come to Brummer. It's going to go out to Phillips. He should walk and shoot here. So that one gets deflected off the stick. It's going to come down the far wall. Netchfield's going to go up to Phillips. He's going to be under pressure. He should be able to, I couldn't quite keep that one in. Cameron's there to pressure. That's going to get dumped into the corner. Torberg's going to deflect it wide. That one's going to come back into the middle. Torberg's going to help out there. That one's going to come out to the point. You got guys open out front. Too many Minnesota River players in front. Not enough Eagle players. Netchfield is going to come out with it though. He's going to send that one in deep. 5:18 on the clock here. We're going to go for a line change. They're coming up the other way. They're going to tip that one through the middle. Nice job by Bobby Fitzgerald there. A couple good hits by him to separate guys from the puck. And then Jack's going to jump the puck here. He's going to slide it around. He can't quite get to it because he had Hansen open there. Now Bobby's there. That's going to come back the other way. Klingsporn's going to have to get going. Pretty fast player from Minnesota River. And we're going to get a call on that one. That's pretty, I don't know. That's pretty questionable there, I guess. But he's closer to the action than I am, certainly. He's going to call him for a slash. So I think that's going to be a... That's going to be kind of a makeup for the one he called on them on a somewhat of a breakaway. So I thought that was a pretty good, you know, you got to try to get a stick check on him, but I'm guessing with that earlier call that he made that he was going to call that one. So we'll go on the PK here again for the third time. So Cameron, Gasner on D here, a Rouse, and Bruning on kind of on the top part of the power play. They're going to chip that out to a Rouse. He's going to pop it through, but too many guys back there. It's bouncing around. It keeps coming back to him, but he's on his backhand, so he's not really able to get much on. He's going to send it to a wide open Bruning, and he one times it, and I don't know if the goalie got a piece of it or it went wide, but that was probably one of our best chances, if not our best chance so far, and it was on the PK. So they're coming back the other way, kind of creating a one-on-one. Cameron handles that one pretty good and chips it back out. Minute 23 left on the PK. Not sure why our penalty kill clock isn't working today, but I try to keep everyone updated. Bruning's into play. It comes over to the Minnesota River. There's a couple guys open out front, but fortunately it goes into the corner and around. Netchfield is out now. Cameron, Gasner, Torberg's going to make the save. So 3:46 left in the period. 1:02 left on the PK.
Well, sometimes you can gain a little momentum off of a good penalty kill. Maybe that's something we can do at the end of this period. Certainly had a good chance there on being shorthanded.
Yeah, his shorthanded goal again. Nice. They're going to win that draw. Have time and space. Torberg's able to glove that one. Midge is back there. We're going to try to chip that one out. It's kind of bouncing around, but doesn't quite get over the blue line. Midge is pressuring. Arispe's there. Can't quite get that one out. It's going to come right out to the D. He's going to put it on net. Torberg's going to deflect it wide. 40 seconds left on the PK. Phillips is in there now. He's going to chip it out to Netchfield. Netchfield's going to just barely get that one out of the zone. Arispe does a nice job to get a stick on that one and poke it in deep. Minnesota River's going to turn and come up the other way. Netchfield's in on his man, but misses him. He stays with him. It's going to get dumped in. They're going to call an offsides there.
Yeah, their junior varsity team plays a lot like their varsity with respect to getting guys in front of the net. They're not afraid to shoot from anywhere on the ice, and they've got they do a really good job of having a net front presence. They're getting at least 1-2 players in front of that goalie for screens, for tips. I was watching the game against New Ulm. It seemed like they always had a player when they were in the offensive zone camped right out in front of that goalie, much like they do right now on the power play.
Good stick by Jack Fitzgerald there. Phillips into pressure. Now Fitzgerald is going to come up to the point. He's going to mishandle it. Fitzgerald's right there. It's bouncing, but doesn't get out. Brummer should come over there, but nice stick by Midge. Comes right back to the Minnesota River player. And we're going to get our man out of the box. So Klingsporn's back in. Not sure what happened out front. Kelvin dumped somebody out front there. Nice pass by Fitzgerald. Klingsporn's got some little bit of time and space. He's coming one-on-one. Battle along the wall here. Midge, Klingsporn, Phillips. Klingsporn still kind of in a forward roll here, coming off the end of his penalty. He's going to go over the box for a change now. Fitzgerald's on his man. They're coming back the other way. Gasner and Phillips back. It's in the feet of Phillips. Nice job playing into the body there as he tries to go through the legs. This one's going to get thrown out front. Gasner's there now. Good pressure by our D. Jack Fitzgerald there to help dig it out. It's going to come right to the Minnesota River player. Bouncing around out front. Nice save by Torberg. 1:51 left on the clock. Comes out to the point. Nice block by Gasner. He's going to jump that one, bring it up the ice. Klingsporn's still out. Oh, he must have come out on D. I don't know where he's at. Maybe he came out on D on a D shift there. 1:30 left in the period. puck's in the Minnesota River end here. A Rouse in on the forecheck. That's just going to get around his stick. Minnesota River's coming the other way 2-on-1, but Bruning's back with a good back check. And then they're going to make a shot. It's going to go wide. Goes off the back of Teddy, but wide of the net here. A Rouse is out pressuring. Good stick there. Good block shots by our guys in the slot. Cameron's in. They're moving pucks around pretty good right now, but our guys are managing to kind of disrupt things a little bit. A Rouse and Netchfield battling in the corner. Cameron's coming in on the backside. Just battling along the wall here. Down to one. Comes right out to the Minnesota River player. Seems like they're getting a lot of pucks coming right out to them. But we're managing here. 53 seconds left. That one's going to get out of the zone, which is good. We got another penalty here. I'm not sure who it's on. I missed it. He's going to call a rough on Minnesota River. So we're going to go on the power play here. All right, so power play here. Midge and Cameron back on D. Netchfield, Rouse, Bruning on offense at forward. Yeah, we got to take advantage of these power plays.
Yeah.
About 30 seconds left. That one's going to get dumped back in on Teddy here. Minute 30 left on the. Nice patience by Teddy. Luke's got that one now. He's going to send that one up to Fitzgerald. Nice job by Fitzgerald to pick that puck up. He gives it to Bruning. Bruning back to Fitzgerald, but he gets tied up. That was a good chance there. Nice job by those two. That one's going to be brought down the other way. 5 seconds left. And that's going to do it for the period. So, scores 2-0 for the Bulldogs. Shots are 20-9. A much better second half of the second period. It was a little bit more back and forth than it had been, so I guess that's a good sign. Like I said, we usually come back. We usually get a little bit better as the game goes on.
Well, we certainly had our chances in that period, too. There was a couple opportunities. We had some good sustained pressure early in the period, had a really good opportunity on a penalty kill half breakaway. Another opportunity where Eli Arouse made a really nice pass across the slot to Owen Bruning. Owen, I think, got pretty good wood on it. And he either hit the post, or the goalie just was able to slide over and make a good stop on it. But I mean, the second period was certainly better than the first period, so hopefully we can pick up a little momentum from that.
Yeah, I think you said it. The scoring chances improve in the second. That's kind of what you want to see. Obviously, we want to put some pucks in the back of the net, but I think we had one in the first, and we probably had 4 in the second. So we'll see how we do in the third period. We have any other varsity players coming out in the third period? Or is
Hayworth's going to join us in the third period. I'm sure he'll bring a little sandpaper out in the third period.
Yeah, a little speed.
His normal speed and tenacious play. So hopefully that'll fire the boys up, and maybe he can tuck one in as well.
All right, well, we're going to take a break here. They're going to clean the ice. Looks like they're really going to clean the ice. They're chipping away here. I know it's stopped the intermission.
I'm going to give a quick shout-out then to my boys Easton and Harrison, who are watching our #1 broadcaster, Jeff Phillips, on YouTube right now. So they're sitting at home with Mom, probably snacking on some chicken fingers and macaroni and cheese, hopefully some broccoli, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're watching right now at home. So, hey, boys.
All right, well, hi, E-Dog and Harry the Hitman. Hopefully we'll see you guys at the rink here again pretty soon. So, all right, we're going to take a break. Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the varsity game.
Yeah, go JV. Let's have a good third period.
Just a quick shout out to our sponsors, RBC Wealth Management JMS Group. They provide a world-class and consistent client experience by combining each 10 members' unique area of expertise with the broader resources of RBC Wealth Management. You can find them at us.rbcwealthmanagement.com/the JMS Group. And then Crenlo, the technology leader in off-highway vehicle operator cabs, engineeredcabs.com. Our additional sponsors, Sound and Media Solutions. Their mission is to solve problems and provide a better experience for our customers by delivering high-tech AV solutions and easy-to-use platform. SoundandMediaSolutions.com and Molly Maid. They give busy individuals and families clean, comfortable homes to return to and enjoy. MollyMaid.com. Fish Lake Firewood Company, locally owned and operated firewood processor and seller based in Friedenberg Township, Minnesota. You can find them on Facebook. River Valley Power and Sport. They're Minnesota's #1 place for fun. River Valley Power and Sport is a marine and power sport dealer servicing Minnesota and Rochester from Rochester, Minnesota. RiverValleyPowerandSport.com. And then Fireball, Fab, Metal, and Sales. Our most recent sponsor, they provided support and sponsored our new video camera. So again, we continue to chip away at owning all of our own equipment, and we're getting there. That's Debbie and Gordy Kirshner, and so hopefully Debbie and Gordy are on watching today and watching the boys play. But Fireball Fab, they're a locally owned and operated design-built manufacturer with decades of experience creating custom aluminum guardrails and complete balconies for the multifamily construction industry. So again, thank you to our sponsors. If you're interested in sponsorship, you can reach out to the coaching staff or through the athletic department. And then you can also sponsor if you want to make a donation to the boys hockey team. You can sponsor through Venmo at Lured Eagles Hockey. And then don't forget to click subscribe and subscribe to our channels to help support the program. All right, Zamboni's just finished his first lap. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes.
The whole world was a rap video. I think about it and it makes me laugh. We all begins with nowhere to go. Skipping and hopping right down the road there with a champagne glass. Filled to the top by a rental car while the bubbles pop. And we begin to do life right, wrong, but it was nice. If more rappers stepped up and stopped being fake, let you go roll, that's a big mistake. It's no teacher soon on the land, but you're lost in life and trying to be a player. Bring something different, say something new, take pride in your rhyme and halfway through. No, we share the truth, man. Be who you are, wash your makeup off your face, I be a real myself. Oh yes, yes, we live in difficult times, so I pray to God to bring truth to our lives. Gotta have fire and faith, don't let it fire. Fire breaks out, they will know what you're about. Don't be washed down, stream of those out of control. Swimming in circles with the other tadpoles. And yes, it matters, it doesn't lose your mind. And just entertainment is the media's life. We'll try this, think about it, and decide the number one cause of teen rappers suicide. They were scratching their heads, thinking when we go wrong. Confusion in places, it doesn't belong. Everything's okay, no I don't think so. Morals do matter, our real heroes know. So root for grace, or root for life. And go back first, let them walk the way.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive.
All right, we are back at it here. I don't know why that's so loud. It's 1 second while we adjust it. Oh, that's weird. Is it pretty loud for you?
I can't hear anything. I can hear myself.
Huh, can you hear me?
Barely.
That's really weird. I don't know why that is so loud. That's a new one. Let's try that. Boy, that's really loud for some reason. You can adjust yours here.
These ones are for.
Those are for how loud we project. So
Out? Okay.
hopefully they sound okay to people listening.
All right. Looks like we are getting ready to start the third period. And we got a couple new guys out on the ice. It looks like Hayworth is out. I don't know who else from the other roster came out this time. I can't hear myself now.
You can. Yeah, I don't know what happened in the break there. So I apologize. We're just having some audio issues. I can hear myself really loud, and you can't hear yourself at all. All right, we're having a little bit of difficulty with our sound here, so hopefully everyone can hear us. All right, well, we'll give it a go here. Nutshell's up the ice here. Lots of speed. Nice hard shot on that. Scores 2-0. Coming back and forth. Torberg's going to cover it up here. We're going to try to get things back on track here. We got some audio issues, so hopefully people can hear us okay. It's really loud for us, but we can adjust that. So face off here to the right of Torberg. Bremer out to pressure. Comes out to the Minnesota River D. Battling down in the corner here. Arispe is going to poke that one out. It doesn't come out of the zone, gets chipped back down in deep.
No idea.
I mean, I hear you okay, so. That one's going to go off the back of the crossbar and up into the net. All right, so face off here to the right of Torberg.
Apparently they can hear us both.
Yeah. Okay, battling along the wall here. Hayworth battling, and it's going to get chipped out by Jack Fitzgerald. Come back around. Klingsporn's battling the wall. Bobby's going to grab. Almost had a little bit of a breakaway there, but just mishandled the puck a little bit. Battling down the corner now. They're going to chip that one around. Hayworth in, pressuring. Klingsporn's back to retrieve the puck. He's going to turn and fire that off the wall. Hayworth's going to chip it out. That one's going to get punched forward by Klingsporn. He's going to battle for the puck. He's going to chip it down in deep. Nice hustle there. It's going to get rimmed around. Hansen's into the corner. So 11:30 left here on the clock here. We'll try to keep up on the clock. I think we got our volumes sorted out on the viewers' end anyway, but not on our end, so we'll kind of work through it. We'll just have to restart the system here after the JV game. Gassner's going to chip that one around up to Bruning. Netchfield just outraced the puck. Bruning's battling along the boards, going to get deflected wide. Rouse is over there now. He's going to pull that one back to the middle. Netchfield's going to grab it. He's going to wheel behind the net, try to chip it up to Bruning. It's going to come back down in deep. Phillips and Gassner in now. Gassner's going to chip that one up to Bruning. Back to Gassner. Just having trouble getting out of our zone again here. This was kind of the name of the game for the first period, and then we got a little bit better in the second, but we're having trouble again coming out now. Face off just outside of the zone. Netchfield on the draw. He's out with Rouse and Bruning. That gets chipped in. Midge back to retrieve. He's going to try to bump it up to Rouse. He gets turned around. It comes back down into our corner. Gets rimmed around here. Bruning does a nice job to chip that one around in deep. Rouse blocks it, but he kind of loses an edge there and goes down so he can get back into the play. They're going to dump. That should be an ice. They're going to call that one. So 10:34 left on the official score clock here. Face off here to the left of the Minnesota River goalie. Fitzgerald on the draw. Midge and Cameron out together. Brummer and Arispe at right and left wing, respectively. Faceoff's going to come back to Cameron. He's going to put it just to the right of the net. They're going to come out the other way, 2-on-2. We have a back checker. That's going to be off. I guess that wasn't offsides. Fitzgerald back to retrieve. Nice move by Jack. He's going to try to get it up to Arispe just off the front of his stick there. It's going to get brought back in. Good stick by Midge there. Brummer out to pressure. Fitzgerald battling along the wall here. He's going to dump that one back down to Cameron. He's got some time and space. He's going to rim it around. Arispe's there, but he's under pressure. I think we're going to have to get this one out and get a line change. Fitzgerald gets a stick on it, taps it down. It goes right to the Minnesota River defenseman. We're back in the other way here. Almost had too many men on the ice here. So Fitzgerald's putting a lot of work in here. He can't quite get free to get loose and create something, but that one gets tipped, so it'll be no ice. Hayworth in. He's going to go up to Netchville. Good pressure here by Bobby. Coming back the other way, just off Klingsporn's stick. Deflected wide by Torberg. Gets thrown right out front. Hansen's there. He's going to chip it around his player. He's coming up the ice with speed. He's going to get beat to the puck there. They're going to throw that one to the middle. Comes back to Klingspor, and Klingspor's going to go off the glass and out. Minnesota River's coming in the other way, under pressure. Howarth on him. They're moving it around. Good sticks by our guys coming through. That's going to be almost offsides, but they brought it back instead. They're going to dump it right back in. So we got to get going here. There's only 8 minutes left, and we haven't been able to get out of our zone yet. Klingspor has the puck now. He's going to chip it up to the side wall. It's just going to get picked off. We're going to have to do something more than that, and it's in the back of the net. So just kind of came out here not able to get out of our own zone. Wings are under a lot of pressure on the sidewalls. Pucks keep coming back in. That one ends up in the high slot and in the corner of the net. So 8:25 left on the clock now. Scores 3-0. Puck gets dumped into the corner. Fitzgerald's down to pursue. Bruning's there. He's going to move it up to Phillips. He's going to send that one, gets blocked. Good battle here down in the corner. Comes back to Phillips. It's going to go to Gassner, back to Phillips. He's got some time and space. He's going to move it up to Rouse. Rouse mishandles that one. It's going to go over to the side wall. They're coming up the other way with speed. Phillips back to pressure his man in the corner. Gassner's there. He's chipping that around. It's going to come back around over to a Rouse, but he's going to be under pressure right away. Good stick there by Bruning, but we just can't get pucks out. Fitzgerald's there. He's going to go back to Gassner. He's going to chop that one through. It's going to bounce over the stick and to a Rouse, but he can't quite click. Bruning's there, and we get a block. Nice save by the goalie there, but nice bouncing puck in front of the net. We got good wood on it, but couldn't get it into the back of the net. So that was one of our better chances there. They're going to pass that one in the slot. Netchville's going to grab that one. He's got pretty good speed. He gets it to a Rouse. A Rouse is probably going to get another shot on net here if he can. Tries to turn that one on net, but they get a stick on it. Brummer's into pressure. Just struggling a little bit with the size differential. A lot of our guys are pretty small compared to this Minnesota River team. So 6:48 left on the clock. Just having a tough time with the size, and I think in a lot of these battles, it's been they don't have too many small guys in their squad. So 3-0 here, 6:48 left on the clock. Shots are 25-11 for the Bulldogs. They're coming back in the other way. Midge Cameron out. He's going to walk around. He's going to try to go back into the far side, but misses the net wide. Battling here in the corner. Netfield's in to play his man. This one's getting chipped around, but we're not. This is where we get in trouble. We're not getting puck control here. That one's getting tipped into the corner. We're battling pretty good in the zone. We're just not able to come up with that puck. That one's loose in the slot. Torberg's going to cover that one.
For the varsity?
Yeah. All right, face off here. Fitzgeralds are out together. Looks like Hansen's on left wing, Bobby on right, Jack at center. Battling along the wall here. Klingsporn with the puck. He's going to chip that one up the middle. It's going to get turned over, but nice job by Bobby. Get a stick on his man. That one's going to get chipped out. They're going to come back the other way, 3-on-1. Jack's back to help. He's going to try to slide it over, just misses the net and the player. Hansen's battling along the far wall with Hayworth. That one's going to get thrown to the front of the net. Torberg tips it behind the net here. And they're going to pass in the slot. They had a man open, but he just skated over it. That one's going to get bounced in and just deflected wide of the net by Torberg. Klingsporn's going to grab it here. He's going to come around the other way. Hayworth has it now. He's going to go through the middle. Nice play by Fitzgerald. He's going to dump it in. Bobby's on the other side, but can't quite get to it. It's going to come out over to Hayworth. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone here. Klingsporn's going to just mishandle it there. Center ice. Hayworth gets a puck on stick there. He's going to try to chip this one out.
Oh, what a hit.
Nice play by Andrew there to counter check that player. We're going to get a change of D. Big hit behind the play by the Minnesota River teams. Getting a little physical here towards the end. They're coming back the other way. Torberg's going to glove that one. So 4:34 left in the period. Face off here to the right of Teddy. Look like we're short of center. Good Lord, what's going on? Fitzgerald's gonna come back out. Fitzgerald will take the draw here. He's out with Gasner, Phillips, Bruning, and Arouse. That one's gonna come right back in. Teddy's gonna glove that one. He's gonna chip that one down to Calvin. Calvin's gonna go cross ice to Bruning. He's going to be able to get to this one. It's slowed down. He's going to be able to get a shot. Just goes wide of the goalie there. Good stick by Rouse. Good battle. Phillips is there to seal the wall. Loose puck. Tries to slide that one through. Rouse there now. He's going to try to throw that one to the middle of the backhand, but it gets turned over. It's going to come up the other way. Gasner back to retrieve. He's going to send it around to the far side. Bruning's there, but there's 2 Minnesota River players there to keep it in. Now we chip it out. Now it's going to be a 2-on-1 the other way, but we give it away too soon. Fitzgerald's really working hard this period. That one's going to get sent around. Having just some trouble getting some sustained pressure. They're coming the other way now with speed. Delvin up to pressure his man. He dumps it in. Netfield's back to retrieve. He's going to send it around. This one gets thrown back down into the corner. Calvin's battling there. Arispe has that puck. Nice play by Arispe there. Gets to Brommer, but just right into pressure. Teddy Torberg's going to glove that one. It's a little better pressure here in the towards the end of the third period, but we're down 3-0 here with 3 minutes left. Just not getting enough sustained zone time here to make something happen. Netchfeld out with Brummer and Arispe. Cameron Midge on D. Good battle here by Midge. That one's going to come out to the point. Arispe's out there. Good coverage in the slot by our guys, and they're going to come in and make it hard for them. So they're taking whacks after our goalie. I kind of like seeing the boys come in, and he needs to take them both. So the boys were working hard there in the slot, trying to protect the goalie. They're down 3-0. Guys are coming in late. I think I'd come in and take a run at a guy too.
Yeah, they're getting a little frustrated at this point of the game.
So we'll go on the PK. 2:45 left. Midge back to retrieve here.
Minor penalties by the Cincinnati Eagles, number 18, Luke Mitchell, 2 minutes for Slashky.
This one's going to be gloved by Torberg for a whistle. Face off to the right of the goalie here. Brummer's going to take the draw. Nistor's going to pick that up, dump it into the corner. It's going to get rimmed around. Hayworth is there. He's going to send that one out. It's going to go all the way down. 1:30 left on the penalty here. 2:12 in the game. They're going to come back the other way 3-on-2. Arispe's back checking. That's going to be almost offsides. They're going to go wide with that one. It's going to bounce out of the zone. Nice job by Bobby to put pressure on him there. Arispe's probably going to need to get off. He's been out for a while. Hayworth puts good pressure right at the blue line, but they get it behind him. It's actually, they're going to fire that one. Nice save by Torberg. Klingsporn's going to bring it back and then send it down. 50 seconds left here on the PK. They're going to chip that one out. Comes right out to the Minnesota River guy. Klingsporn's going to send that one back in. 1:30 on the official clock. 38 seconds left on the PK. Nice job by Gasner to take his man out. This one's going to go down for an ice. So 1:04 left here. Faceoff's going to come back down into the Bulldogs' end. $19 seconds left on the PK. Rouse and Bruning, Phillips and Gasner. Nice job by Gasner to jump that puck there. You might as well. You're down by 3. No reason to be conservative at this point. He's wheeling the zone. Nobody open out front, but we had a guy there. This will end the Netchfield penalty. He'll come out right as the puck kind of comes over towards him. Then he's going to run into Gasner. It's going to come out to the point here. Kelvin's going to mishandle that one. Nice job by Fitzgerald. He's been doing really well. He's been working hard. He's had the puck on his stick a ton. Just fans on the shot there. Loose puck out front. It's bouncing around. Can't quite find it. They're coming the other way. 24 seconds left. That should go for an ice. They're going to wave it off. Gasner's under pressure here. He's going to need to use his partner. It's going to come over to Kelvin. He's going to send it across here. Bruning's there. He's going to try to chip it around. That's going to pretty much do it for the game. All right, that'll do it for the JV game. Scores 3-0. Good battle by the Eagles here through the rest of the game. We are going to end the live stream here and try to figure out our audio issues, and then we'll be back on as the varsity comes out for warm-ups.